everyone. Welcome back to Love and Life Sorted. I'm Dr. Sandy Toe, and I hope everyone had a great Christmas holidays. And for moms, it's back to school for the kids, right? So, how are you doing? I hope everyone is making new friends, and are moms making new friends? I have like a mom friend I want to introduce today that, yeah, I met at my son's school, and she's also my neighbor and also my high school schoolmate, although we're not in the same year. But, like, what are the chances of that? Like, that must be fate. So, hello, Julia.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome
This is
to the show.
Julia, and
Yeah.
I'm a full-time mom of two boys.
Yeah. How old are they?
They're 8 and 12.
Oh, wow, wow. Yeah. And how I met Julia was because on the first day of school, of high school, oh, sorry, not high school, sorry, primary school. On the first day of primary school, I found that my son was in the same class as her son, and we had the same school bus in the same building. So that's how I found out that.
What a coincidence.
Yes, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm really glad to have made an actual mom friend at my son's school.
First of all, I'm really glad that what's the odd of meeting a high school friend? High school, we can say friends, right? From the same high school, and having this our kid in the same class. So I'm happy to get to know you.
So, do you think it's possible to make new friends now in our stage of life? Because we've been out of school, out of work for a long time. We've been married and, have kids and everything. This is like a different lifestyle for us.
Yeah, like personally, I feel like it's actually kind of tough to make new friends once you've started a family. So first of all, I would like to touch on my old friends first. Like for me, because like although I've known my friends, like good friends, for like many years, but because our life stages just don't line up. So I got married a bit later than my friends. So I had kids later as well. So while some of my friends already have teenagers in secondary school, my kids just, entered primary school. So in that stage, it usually takes a lot more time, right? So when they're free and ask me out, I often cannot make it. So you know how it goes. It's like if you turn down a few invites, people eventually stop asking as much, right? So as for new friends, since I'm a full-time mom, it sometimes is hard to squeeze out time, and I don't know where to try to find new friends. I guess the easier way of possibility is you have like interest. Like for example, if you like knitting, you join a knitting club, so you have friends of common interest. Or if you like singing, join like a choir. I think that would be like the only way. But I haven't been able to make any new friends in the past, I don't know, like 5 years, except for school mom friends. What about you? What about you?
Yeah, I mean, same here, of course. Like, that's why this topic is so significant. That's why I've, had to touch upon this topic of mom friends. Like, are those school moms your friends? Do you consider them your friends? Because that's like the only route that we can sort of make new friends, because we're more involved in our child's activities, right? Because we're not working and we're not making new friends. So this is like our only route, our only channel. So that's why it's important to figure out, is that a viable channel, or is it a toxic channel, right? Because as I said, there's some people who think it's a negative experience.
It depends on like people and maybe different environments. But to me, so far, I have nothing but really positive experience. Like I've been able to, get along with friends that I made from my elder boys.
And he's in high school now.
Yeah, he has entered secondary school this year. I'm happy that in the past 6 years, the friends that I made are nothing but like really positive but supportive to each other. Yeah, but of course I've heard like stories and dramas about
Yeah. So
other
that's
people.
why I'm asking. Yeah, because that's what I've heard too. Although luckily it hasn't happened to me.
Right.
Yet. I hope not, because I just like usually keep out of these sort of drama. But
Right.
I've heard like negative stuff, like not necessarily from our school, but from my friend's school. She said, "Oh, there's so much competition, especially in like elite schools." Like invidious competition, like about which boy is better, which girl is better, who's outshining who in sports and academics. And maybe I've like watched too much Desperate Housewives. So does that happen in real life? Do you have any friends who have difficulty making friends with moms also?
Right. Yes. So personally, I haven't met any snobbish moms, but I've heard that there are moms who are more like selective in choosing mom friends. Categories such as like whether their kids are academically well enough or good at sports, or moms who have similar background, like as in educational or social status, etc. So they might not be doing it with like, oh, I look down on you mindset, but maybe they find it just easier to have common topics to chat, or can learn or benefit more from certain moms. I guess due to their backgrounds, like they are more they're more like discreet, and maybe they don't want so much to be exposed. So they tend to choose like those who are in the similar background as them, which
are you talking about socioeconomic background? Like
yes.
How rich they are, or those things, or like if they're, I don't know, celebrities or something.
Yeah,
every school has those.
Yeah, I'm not sure about if they're celebrities, but yeah, maybe like the social status and yeah.
You mean they just want to hang out with people who are their own class, right?
Yeah. Or maybe like the better way of saying it is they have more common topics and just like more common topics and common social status, and the places that they go are like usually like they family with each other. Just I guess it's easy to get along with. That's like the positive way of saying it, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you mean they're a bit excluding of other people. Like that's probably the negative way of saying it.
Yeah, but I don't know if like they will like intentionally saying that I don't want you to be a part of our group or something like that. Just that like when they choose like whom to hang out with, they would choose like
a similar people with similar backgrounds.
Yes.
Okay, and they also probably want their sons to be friends like kids from similar background. Do you think they can control that?
Easier to manage.
Yeah, they can control if they want to go to like invite who to come to their house, or who to go hang out with in a date or something, right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
But I guess for like, let's say for people for the kids who enter secondary school, it's a different story. You can't you can't control your son or your daughter whom to hang out with. Drama wise, I've been pretty lucky as well. I haven't really come across any snobbish moms myself.
Yeah.
Have you had any?
No, luckily no. not yet, or luckily no. Yeah. I guess I'm not like that involved in any major groups as of now, because, well, first of all, like I don't get chosen in the ballot or anything to participate in those school activities, because it's so highly competitive. I guess there are a lot of moms who are like really free, and like it just happens that I'm not really lucky in the lucky draw. I don't get to participate a lot.
Right.
Even when I was in your class, like our sons were in the same class, you seldom see me in
Right.
those things because I just never get selected in the lucky draw.
And
Yeah. Well, I guess I don't have that much time to to do so much anyway. It's not that I sign up for everything anyway. So I guess, but that's okay. Yeah.
you still have a few years to go.
Yeah, but like there's less and less activities as we go. There was the most during first 2 years of primary, but now don't you think it's dwindled? There's not as many volunteering.
No, yeah. When the kid enters like higher forms, there are actually less and less volunteer activities.
Yeah. Totally.
So I think it's very precious if you are able to meet new school mom friends in the first like couple of years.
Yeah. Well, I was lucky
because other people already form like their own groups.
Yes, yes, totally. It's like high school again.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you went to school and you were a new student, then people already have their groups and it's really hard to stick yourself in.
It is.
Yeah, it's high school again.
Yeah, like they call it like UFO students.
Yeah.
So I do understand. But luckily I was able to meet a small group of really wonderful school mom friends over my son's 6 years primary school. So well, I do think it can be harder for moms from like different educational age and cultural backgrounds, and also like full-time or working moms, and also with different personalities to become close friends. So our group is exactly like that. Like some of us studied overseas, and while others were educated locally. So some are more outgoing and extroverted, while others like me are a bit more introverted. So I mean, sometimes it's you thought that only like people from similar backgrounds can hang out together, but sometimes there are exceptional cases.
Also, this school mom thing is also like a microcosm of life sort of thing.
Right.
You meet people from different walks of life. Yeah, and about like the phenomenon of tiger moms, of course, everyone's heard it, and in like competitive schools like ours, I'm sure there's like some moms who are more into like their kids' performance.
Yes. Yeah. I think same as you and me. Probably the tiger moms wouldn't want to be friends with us because we're like the chill out type.
Yeah.
So basically, like my group of friends, I don't know if I should call them tiger moms, but some moms are really prepared and well organized, and like they have a lot of information, but they don't push their kids too hard. But I've heard that some other moms, like some other moms, they are like the tiger moms type, which if their kid got like less than a certain high grade, it's still a high grade, but it's not like 100%, then they might get like they might be disappointed. Yeah, but I've never encountered with those moms personally.
Maybe they are forming a group by themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like the chill out moms are like in a group. But I'm not sure if the tiger moms would like to have another tiger mom group friend, because they're kind of like competitors.
Yeah, exactly. They probably don't want to share exam tips or those things.
Or where their kids go to get their tutors. Yes. Because the more people know about their tutors, that means like the less time slots their kids can choose.
Yeah. Right. Because those are easily snapped up, right?
Yes, exactly. That's like the secret. That so if other moms share with you where their kids go to get their tutors, that means that they see you as a good friend.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so far, like in my like group, there's several people like, yeah, they're really willing to share as well. They're also everyone is quite open and everything. Yeah, but do you think that they're like the friends that you meet in mom life, like in school, are they different from your friends that you've met outside, like your friends you've met before, your personal friends? Do you think there's a difference between like, I mean, female friendships in midlife? Or yeah, like what do you think about that? Is it hard making friends, or are they friends that are, similar to what you had before? Can they reach that status, you think?
That's a very interesting question.
Like people like come to this friendship thing in midlife, in a more pragmatic way. It's less, less innocence. Like when we were kids in school, we just make friends because we want to make friends,
Yeah.
like for having a good time.
Right.
But now you think like we have a different agenda. Are you keen on making new friends actually?
Yeah, that's a really good topic to talk about, actually. Yeah, I think that it's not like moms are evil or anything, but just subconsciously, I think that when the kids enter primary school, the first initiative of meeting new mom friends will be, because I want to help out my kids as well. It's kind of like, when they're in the play group, like when they're like 2 or 3 years old, they didn't really know how to mingle with each other. So like we would help them to organize these like play groups and hoping that they would get along. So it's kind of like that as well. So, initially the underlying reason is we doing it for them. But of course I do think that, um, you know, eventually with, different things that we've been through, I do recognize that I hope to be real friends with them, but not like, oh, I want to be friends because like I want to know where their kids get tutors from.
But you know what? You already have that info.
Right.
After all these years, I think you're already very well versed in this info. You're doing it not for that. It's beyond that already.
Yeah, it's beyond that as well.
Yeah, so rest assured, I think it's not as pragmatic as it was now.
Yes.
Well, I think time will tell.
Yeah, I do
Right?
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I do understand, people's time is so precious. Like, why are we like spending time on new friendships? And so some people have different agenda. Yeah, I always wonder, like, once they go to different schools, once they graduate, will this friendship continue or not? I mean, I don't know yet because we are still in the same schools. What do you think?
This is interesting because from what the moms that I knew in kindergarten, we've already gone to different schools.
Right.
And the truth is, I haven't been in touch with them. So does that answer your question? Is that yes, once the schools are different.
So the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, that's gone.
That's
dissipated. Totally dissipated. Yeah. That's
see.
all I can say.
Yeah, but I've seen because one left, but she's still in the group.
Okay.
And we do see each other when she comes back, so that's really sweet.
Oh, okay. So went overseas, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that there's an excuse to gather whenever she comes back.
Yeah, and when we do travel overseas, and we do find the time to visit each other as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So with what I've said, that we don't have anything like our son is not, we're not doing it for our son because our son has gone to different schools, but we still keep in touch. So I do think that that's we do it from our hearts and not for the sake of getting info and things like that. Yes. It's very lucky if you're able to meet friends in school because, as you said, maybe it's kind of like a competition. A lot of moms are very supportive. They give you like good advices, but maybe some seem to not, you know, there's a line where the personal side, like personal struggles, are not being mentioned.
Yeah, like
In the
you
group.
mean you don't feel comfortable talking about a lot about your personal life within the mom groups?
Yeah, it's more like the sharing is more on the light side. If it's about the moms, it's more on the
Right.
light side. But of course, if it's about the academics of the sons, and it can be discussed more deeply. But if it's about the parents, then there's a line where you kind of like, do I share it, or I better just keep it to myself? Kind of friendship, right?
Right. Like no one would be sharing their marital struggles.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or they fought with their husband.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah. Well, good point. Yeah. It's different from the things you share with your friends you met in high school.
Exactly.
So because this friendship is basically it is actually more green.
Yeah.
Compared to the 20 years above friendships that you had already cultivated.
Yes.
So this one, you don't really know about each other's backgrounds. It's all based on your sons, right?
Exactly.
As you said.
Yes.
So it is like quite interesting how, I think, do you think with time, if you're lucky enough to preserve this friendship, if it grows for another 10 years, do you think that you'd be more open to sharing more? If you cultivate more trust.
Yeah, I think that there's opportunity. Yeah. Actually, I've been lucky enough to have this group of friends that we actually have, like the moms have actually took vacation together overseas. I mean, it's not easy to not have an argument because everyone have different preference when they go traveling, and somebody wants to go here for shopping, some wants to have that kind of cuisine, and then you sleep with we share the room, so you sleep with another mom whom you haven't spent time with in the same house at all. So,
and you're stuck in a hotel room with them for 5 days.
Yeah, with different like habits. Some go to sleep early, some go to sleep late,
and using the toilet, fighting over the toilet.
Yeah, exactly. And we didn't have that, so I'm lucky, So God knows like what would happen if we had a fight during the trip, and that it would be so
up.
Yeah, but it would be so embarrassed because we're still in the same school.
Oh, right? Yeah, another problem with that is if you have a fight, then you would have to see each other anyway during activities.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't avoid them.
Exactly.
So it's a bit like colleagues at work, right? Like if you have a fight with someone, then you're forced to see them all the time.
Right, you can't just leave.
Yeah, you can't just leave. It's like, for instance, if it's just your personal friends, you can just not meet up for a long time.
Right.
But like at school, it's so unavoidable, and you're afraid that they might be telling that to other people.
Yeah, because rumors spread so fast.
Yeah. Like, where did you go?
Oh, we went to Japan. 5 to 6 of us. Yes.
Okay, but how long have you known each other before you decided to go?
We knew each other from primary 1. You've
known each other 4 years.
Yes.
And you're quite good friends.
Yeah, but among the 4 years, like 2.5 years was just like WhatsApp, because it's the COVID. And that's also part of the reason why we kind of got close to each other, because the first half year is just like normal, but after half a year, then COVID started. So we kind of like held on to each other to keep the close group, so that we could still get exchange information together, and so that the kids could still hang out with each other, even though the school was closed back then. Yeah,
I've heard that too. It's like
we form our own little like small class.
Right. Like COVID friends, like
Yeah.
COVID buddies. I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you think that actually brought you closer?
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-mm.
That reminds me of another, point that I would like to make. Since I've spent more times, not cultivating, developing friendship and just hanging out with my elder sons, the mom friends, that my younger son doesn't have is not as lucky as, as my older son. Like that means like
Why?
I wasn't able to make a lot of friends for my younger son's classmates' moms.
Yeah. This can be a problem because you've spent all this time. You started out with your older son's moms, right? And of course you've already cultivated 7 years of that, right?
Yeah.
So of course 7 years, and you don't really have that much time and energy to cultivate another group with that started with your younger son.
Exactly. But it's actually, my time management problem as well.
No, everyone's is. I don't think people can multitask their time so much with developing another group of friends.
I guess it's also like it happens not only with like cultivating mom friends as well. It just applies to everything. Just that, how you raise your kid is always like you spend the most time and effort for your eldest kid, and then it just goes downwards to your second or third kid.
Yeah. Or maybe they're just tagging along.
Yeah.
You say sometimes he just tags along with his brother's friends.
Yeah.
Because you don't have time to take two groups out.
Right. So maybe, for those listeners who have more than one kid, I would like to know like how do you manage your time in, developing friendships with like both kids' moms,
Yeah. And you know what? It's sort of lucky that both sons go to the same school as well.
Right.
So imagine if they were like completely different schools. You had a boy and a girl or something. It was like completely different groups.
Yeah.
That would have been worse.
Different areas as well.
Yeah. Like far away from each other in school.
A different island.
Yes. It's so hard, yeah. And what do you say about the moms who work and the moms who don't work? Like, is there the moms that you went on a trip are the ones who are stay-at-home moms?
Yes.
So
I think it's hard to hang out with a different, if I'm a full-time mom, it's hard to, get a, time to meet up with the working moms.
Yeah, you have completely different schedules.
Yeah.
You know what? It's so interesting. Within my group of like mom friends, there's one who is a working one.
Oh.
Yeah, so all of us we are full time, but there's one mom who's working. But and her schedules are completely crazy.
Right.
But because we met in the sports, because our sons, like, we do the same sport. That's how we met. And so we still, like, on weekends we have the same coach together. So I still get to see her and to connect. And sometimes we would WhatsApp. But yeah, she would, you have to make an effort.
Yeah, I think both sides need to make an effort.
And I remember sometimes she would take some time off work to come early to training to pick her son up.
Oh,
and then we would chat for a bit.
Right. I think they just have to sacrifice more of their own time if they are the working moms.
Yeah. It's so hard to juggle.
Yeah.
And imagine, like, they have to set some time to take care of their kid and also cultivate friendships with other moms. I don't think that's viable.
Yeah. So far, from what I've heard, like most of the working moms, it's harder for them to meet other, like to have a close friendship with other moms. It's just that they can't, give out a lot of time to come to the school to help out. So, because sometimes that's where we, get to meet new moms, like
Yes.
from the PTA activity
Yes,
and
yes.
volunteers and things like that. And like usually, sometimes we hang out after the activities.
Yes, yes.
So they don't have this opportunity to do that.
Yes, yes, yes. It's quite a challenge for them. So my mom friend who works, she actually says she really values like the relationship that she has with us, and then we're still in that little group of ours, and then she says, oh, you know, each time I get to chat with you guys, I see you guys in training or afterwards, we get to sometimes have a cup of coffee. I really enjoy this time. Yeah, she says.
Well, that's very precious. So I hope you get to, you know, continue this friendship until, you know, the graduation or even graduation of your kids.
Yeah, I really hope so. And I really want to see where it goes, because from what you said, like, it really makes sense that our friendship was based on the kid, right? So what happens if the kids are like going separate ways? Do the moms also go separate ways, right? So it really needs, there must be some affinity, like some sort of gel sticking us together.
Right.
To be on actually the same path or the same timeline in order to have the same topics, right? So what if the kid is not the topic anymore? So would we have like a similar topic? Who knows, right?
Right. Yeah, that's an interesting question. Like, what will you talk about when, you know, the kid is you know, out of the topic?
Yes, exactly. And the teachers are out of the topic, like other parents are out of the topic, the school itself out of the topic, right? Yeah, like that's interesting. So, but maybe as time goes on, like your case, you would have cultivated like the trust and the friendship that you could be more free to share more of your personal life, and probably it would grow out of that.
Yeah, I think so. You have a good point.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll do another episode after after a few years, and then we can update each other.
Yes, definitely. Especially when even your older son leaves.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's when the time comes. You can tell me, oh, are you still in touch with those moms that you went on a trip together once? You know?
Yeah, or maybe we'll go on another trip.
Yeah, maybe like 10-year anniversary trip.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's what I will suggest to them. Thank you for your idea.
Great. So thank you so much, Julia, for being on the show.
You're welcome.
Okay, so thank you everyone for listening, and remember to subscribe so you don't miss an episode.